While going through mods for The Witcher, I didn't even realize that most of the mods I downloaded, started using, and liking were all by KNG except for one. Wow. So let's get started. Now this mod adds ultra grass, I mean really high grass. It's probably way more immersive and more realistic, because I highly doubt the peasants were going across the fields of Novigrad and Velen and trimming the grass to an acceptable ankle-high size. But on the downside with this mod is it's very, very intensive. This mod is resource hungry. With my 980 Ti, I don't even think I overclocked it. Maybe I should have. There were points where I think I was in the low 30s with this mod. So if you're not sporting a crazy high GPU or a crazy high SLI, I probably wouldn't recommend this for you. You know, like if you're, hovering around 50 FPS or 40 already, this might not be the mod for you. Granted, I did have my settings on ultra. Probably knocking it to low could have been a good idea, but I didn't. So that's probably the issue here. Or just set the grass options to low in-game, which is probably what I should have done, but I didn't bother. I figured, my 980 could probably handle anything I throw at it. I was wrong. So if you're going to use this mod, either have a badass GPU, badass SLI, or don't be an asshole and set the grass density to low. Up next by KNG, we have More Horses mod. Now this mod replaces Roach and Only Roach with some of the following horses. A unicorn, which I didn't get around to using, I'm not gonna lie, probably because the unicorn was pink in the picture and I thought to myself, I refuse to ride a pink unicorn. I am a macho witcher. I solve problems and I bang hot chicks. I will not ride a pink unicorn. But I rode everything else. You also have the Undead Horse. The Wild Hunt Horse is my personal favorite. Too bad there isn't armor that truly matches that you could wear, unless you replace the character model of Geralt with one of the Wild Hunt soldiers, which would probably be cool. Skeleton Horses, which just look like giant donkeys to me. They always did, the Skeleton Horses. White Horse, which I think most people would favor because Geralt rode a white horse in the trailers, the E3 trailers back in 2013 and such. And a Black Horse. This is a simple mod. You pick whichever one you want, install it, and you're done. That's what I like about this, the utter simplicity. Riding around on, just plain old brown Roach can get tiresome, I guess. I mean, I've been using Roach for a year. It's time to get a new Roach. I mean, Geralt always gets a new Roach, why can't I? And give yourself something fresh, or maybe something that fits your personality. Maybe you like black. Maybe black's your favorite color. Maybe white's your favorite color. Maybe you want to ride a pink horse. Hell, I know a lot of women who really like pink, and some guys. This next mod I like a lot, and I think you're gonna dig. It's totally worth downloading, in my opinion. And it's called Critical Slow Motion Combat Mod. This mod, basically, what it does is when you do a critical hit, the camera slows down a bit. I think it's cool. It really is. And sometimes it slows down at the perfect moment and you get to see animations that otherwise you would have missed because they go by so quickly. It's not even funny. I mean, once a wolf was jumping at me and then I moved after stabbing another wolf and it was all critical and you could see the hair works and his fur going all slow motion and his mouth opening and the eyes. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know there was this much work in wolves. Look at its beautiful mane. And I got distracted and the wolf bit me. That's what this mod does. It just opens you up to some just sweet moves. Totally worth downloading. And here's another great mod by KNG. Native Depth of Field. This mod is compatible with the update 122 and it's a much better depth of field. It is native too. Now with my reshade, I always felt that the one thing I would change if I could figure out how to was the depth of field. There wasn't enough of it for me. And now after using this mod with my reshade, I'm totally happy. It's great. You have to do a few any tweaks, in your settings and whatnot. But after that, this mod is fantastic. It also has an options menu, which you go into options, modifications, KNG's depth of field, and change it to your liking. You could have it near, far, or medium. Currently I have it set to near in these videos, but so far it's just right, because when you look far off in the distance, you're not supposed to have super duper eagle vision. I know I sure as hell don't in real life, and when you put this in a game, it gives you a bit more ability to enjoy the character model of Geralt, or what's directly in front of you or around you. It sort of blurs out any distractions you might have in the background. I really like this mod. I fully endorse it. Our next mod is Real Time. This next mod is Real Time by Lexars. Now, what this does is exactly what it says. The title says it all. And it changes the in-game time, which is highly accelerated, to real-world time. You could probably tweak this to your liking. I didn't really delve too deep in it, and I figured I'd go with the way the mod author had it. At first I was apprehensive with it, thinking, I don't know if I'll like this too much. And I've come to find out that I do like it. Now, while roaming around the countryside, instead of it being night within 30 minutes, now hours can go by and the sun's still up. I have played this extensively as of late since the new DLC is out. It's like being on heroin. I'm back on The Witcher for prolonged periods of time, enjoying the sunset, and it actually lasts as long as a real sunset, versus where the sun's setting in the game and then the sun's already down by the time you do a mission that is the middle of the night, and the sun's back up again. Now time passes realistically, and it has actually grown on me. I'm going to leave this mod on, actually. Now you might be saying to yourself, why would I want that? What if I need to do something at night, or if I prefer the night? Well, it's as simple as completing a mission. This mod does not affect how missions take up time in game. So if you do a mission or a quest and it ends, 2 hours could go by in game. It'll just go by after, how the game works. Or if you meditate, time will go by as it would if you meditating. Like if you need to do something at midnight, that's perfectly fine. So this does not affect the in-game mechanics in any way, so don't worry about that at all. And I guess that'll be it for me. And for this mod. There's not much to explain because it's very simple to understand. Well, hopefully you liked the video. As Linus says, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And that'll be it for me. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I also have a Twitter and a Twitch. And feel free to join. Thank you, sir. Good day, sir.